right, where did you and Karen first meet? That's an easy one. Obviously, we met at work. Where was your first date? Ooh. This is a tough one. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. So whatever she says, we'll go with that. That's probably the right answer. Who initiated the first kiss? This is an easy one. No matter what she says, it was her. It was her 100%. She'll say it was me. It was definitely her. At what moment did you first know you loved Karen and she was the one for you? Oh. Yeah, that's a hard one. That's tough. That's really tough. I would say it would probably have to have been when we volunteered at church for the cleanup project, Go Cincinnati, and I realized that not only was she beautiful, but that she also had an amazing heart and loves to give back to the community. So I'd say that's probably the first time I realized that there's definitely more to this girl than just a beautiful face. Who first said I love you, when and how? Wow. I honestly don't even remember. I love the fact that she says it every day, no matter if we're mad or not. She tells me that she loves me. So she said it a million times, and I feel like I've said it a million times. And so it's hard to remember when the actual first time was. Yeah, I'll have to default to Karen on this one. Alright, whatever she says goes. Alright, next question. We had to hide our relationship at Toyota. What would be your favorite story when you had to cover your tracks? This will be an easy one for sure for her to answer. It definitely is the Keeneland trip, and when a coworker was trying to set me up on a blind date with one of her friends. I had to try to tactfully tell the coworker that I wasn't interested in going on a date with her friend without totally giving up the fact that I was dating Karen. So when I went to the coworker's office to tell her, hey, I don't really think that I want to go out with your friend in front of everybody at work, it's just not comfortable with that, but thanks for the offer. Then apparently this coworker went to Karen and said, Jon really doesn't want to date this girl in front of everybody, so he's going to just meet her some other time afterwards. And Karen obviously thought that I was trying to meet this girl just when she wasn't around, which was totally not the case at all. So luckily, we both had a laugh about it, and she didn't stay mad at me for too long. Who is a better cook? Definitely Karen. Definitely Karen. She's a better cook than me, but we do cook a lot together, and that's one thing that I think is totally awesome. All right, what is the best and worst dinner Karen has cooked? We've cooked so many good ones thanks to HelloFresh, it's hard to pick out just one. I would say anytime she does steak without burning herself on the oven, it's always good. The Jeff Ruby seasoning she puts on it is great. As far as the worst, first. I can't say there's been a bad one. There's not one that sticks out in my mind that's been awful. They've all been good, or at least tolerable. All right. What is the most annoying thing Karen would say that I do? I don't do anything annoying. She'll say nothing. I'm perfect. It'd probably be leave my clean clothes folded in the living room and not put them away. How do you know when Karen is mad? What does she do or look like? Can I pass? She definitely just gives me the glare, the death glare, and her answers get very short to any question that I ask. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Who would you say is the first to apologize in an argument? Me, for sure. Definitely me. What is your favorite thing about Karen and hers of you? My favorite thing about Karen is definitely just how caring and compassionate I feel that she is towards everybody. Like I said, I think she has an amazing heart, and she truly loves all the people that she comes in contact with, and she really wants the best for everybody. And I love that about her. She's, like I said, she's gorgeous on the inside, and her heart and her smile just, I feel like, can light up the room. Her smile and her beautiful cheeks just light up my world. And what's her favorite thing about me? She'd probably say my blonde hair and blue eyes. What is your favorite thing about having Karen live with you? I hate folding laundry. I hate folding laundry for sure. And she's gracious enough to do it for me quite a bit. But I would have to say my most favorite thing of living with her would definitely be the laughter. I feel like our neighbors living in a condo probably wonder what is going on next door, because I feel like we laugh so loud all the time. And there's never a dull moment when Karen is around. Whether she's laughing at me or I'm laughing at her, or we're laughing together, there's always laughter. What is one thing I have that Karen would most want to throw away, and what would I want to throw away of hers? That's also an easy one. She would throw away all of my car magazines, if she could, which makes me want to keep them more. Of hers, that's also easy. That creepy, dirty teddy bear that she has, that she sleeps with on a constant basis, and that she left at a hotel and had a coworker pick up for her in Akron. But yeah, and she could probably guess that too. What is one quirky thing that Karen does that makes me smile, and what do I do? Every time she makes coffee, no matter what, guaranteed, she makes a mess all the time. And for the first couple months, it absolutely drove me nuts. And now I just can't help but look at it and smile, clean it up, and just realize the fact that it's a minor little thing, and for all the amazing things that she does for me, it's not a huge deal. So I would say I just have to laugh every time that she makes a cup of coffee in the morning and spills the sugar all over the counter. As far as what do I do? Well, I would say it's when I scare the crap out of her when she walks into a room. I don't know why, I just think it's hilarious to scare the crap out of her. And she laughs most of the time, so I feel like she probably enjoys it too. Maybe not. What is your most memorable memory from the engagement in Italy? This is definitely an easy one as well. It would be the whole proposal that I had set up and planned out down to the smallest detail that she managed to completely ruin just because of the fact that it rained and she got an attitude. We went on this amazing tour of Venice and saw all these awesome sights, and we were with Americans because the tour was in English. So my plan was at the end of the tour to ask one of the people that we were with that spoke English to take a picture of us while I was proposing to her in the middle of the square where all these people were, beautiful scenery. But of course, as the tour started to end, it started to rain, and we didn't have but one umbrella we were trying to fit under, and we got lost with our tour guide. The group got split up. I said we should go one way, she said the other way. Of course, she was right and I was wrong, but we went the way I said. So I had to listen to her bitch to me about how she was right and I was wrong the whole last part of the tour. So then we get to the very end and she's in a bad mood because she's wet and she can't walk on a walking tour because she decided to wear Toms instead of tennis shoes. So she's sliding all over the place in Italy, and I gave up at that point. My plan was ruined. She was soaking wet, I was soaking wet, so I gave up. We went back to the hotel. I knew I still wanted to ask her that night, and I wanted it to be special, so I let her jump in the shower and I went down to the front desk, and luckily they were more than willing to help us out. We got cleaned up, we got dried off, and I proposed to her down in the lobby of the hotel, and it was perfect. It was amazing. So I'm sure she will remember that as well. All right. Karen looks the sexiest in sundress, tank top, lingerie, pajamas, or what? I think she looks beautiful in anything, and that's one thing that I love about her is even when she wakes up first thing in the morning, I still think she's gorgeous. As far as the most beautiful, I think just jeans. Just throw on a pair of jeans and a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, and she looks beautiful. So she doesn't have to spend tons of time putting on makeup or anything. Just wake up, throw on jeans, and go. And she looks gorgeous. What is the one thing Karen cares about most for the wedding, and what do I care about the most? Karen, Mickey Mouse, Disney World. I think that as long as I'm there, she's happy, but the fact that it's in Disney World, I think is what she's really looking forward to. As far as me, what do I care about the most? I would say making sure that Mickey Mouse does not show up to our ceremony would be the most important thing to me. I plan to pack a few extra mouse traps just in case. A perfect wife is one who... I guess I would say with our marriage counseling classes that we've done, we've definitely learned that there's no such thing as a perfect wife or a perfect husband. But I would say one who always has the other person's back and can admit when they're wrong. And I would say the same goes for the husband, as long as they can admit when they're wrong and ask for forgiveness. That would be the most important thing. What is our song? Karen's answer will probably be John Legend. That's probably the song that she likes the most, and it was probably the first song that she sent to me and said, "This song really reminds me of you." So I would go with that as well. I think it's an awesome song, and every time I hear it, I think of her as well. What are you most excited for after the marriage? Sex. If you could tell Karen one thing right now, what would it be? I would just say that I hope you're having an amazing time, and I truly cannot wait to marry you. I'm so beyond thrilled. As much as I hate getting up in front of people and being the center of attention, I cannot wait to stand up in front of all of our family and friends and tell them how much I love you and how much you truly make my life better every day. Whether we're fighting or not in a good mood, I don't care what it is. I just love the fact that every day for the rest of my life, I'm gonna wake up knowing that you're my wife. So I love you, and I'm so excited, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend with all your friends. Anything for her mom or friends? It's your turn to hold her hair up when she throws up this weekend, so have fun. But anything you could say to her mom or friends? I would just say that, Barb, I'm so excited that you're going to be part of our family as well. I know my family absolutely loves Karen, and I'm looking forward to her being a part of our family as well. And I know for a fact that Karen wouldn't be the loving, compassionate, intelligent, hardworking person that she is if it wasn't because of an amazing parent in her life. And I know that you've sacrificed for Lauren and Karen, and I can tell you that I just thank you for everything that you did for both of them, and I'm so excited that that Karen and I are going to be married. And thank you for everything you did for the entire part of her life before I met her, to raise her and make her a beautiful, loving, caring woman. So thank you, Barb. And giving her her sense of humor as well. That's definitely a key. As far as her friends, I think she has amazing friends. And I love the fact that all of her friends are open and including of everyone. And I'm really looking forward to a lifetime of memories with them as well. So have fun, and we'll see you at the wedding.